The Little Saskatchewan First Nation currently has the NDP's Nikki Ashton as its MP in the riding of Churchill-Keewatin-Naski. But if a proposed change takes place, it would be in the Selkirk-Interlake-Eastman riding, now represented by Conservative MP James Bazan. For his part, Little Saskatchewan First Nation councillor Albert Shorting says this makes sense.
Well, that's where we do all our business. We do our grocery shopping there. We buy vehicles and all that kind of stuff from our area.
Shorting says his community is much more connected to the Selkirk region than the sprawling northern riding, one of the largest in Canada. Ashton says she respects Shorting's viewpoint, but Little Saskatchewan should remain where it is.
The councillor is free to express that position. I have spoken to, as I said, we relayed this to the leadership. I've spoken to community members that that are with whom obviously we've built relationships around access to parliamentary services and work in the community, et cetera, who would like to remain in Churchill-Keewatin-Naski. So I think that there are a very range of perspectives to raise.
Bazan agrees with Ashton that Little Saskatchewan First Nation should remain in the Churchill constituency.
So it's just a matter of also being able to have that consistent representation. But that's not to say that, if it ends up at the end of the day that they are in my riding, I'll be happy to work with them as I do with other First Nations that are in my riding.
But Shorting says having representation in Selkirk-Interlake would be a better fit for both the First Nation and MP.
I believe if we have an MP in Selkirk, it's a lot closer for the MP to come and join us if he wishes to, because he'll be a lot closer.
The House of Commons Procedures Committee will be studying the Manitoba boundary recommendations on Thursday. Fraser Needham, APTN National News, Ottawa.